you and Brian in RetroMania. I'm a big WrestleFest fan.
Yes.
Explain to me like how, I mean, obviously this seems right up your alley, but the process of making that happen.
Literally the day we were released, somebody from RetroMania reached out. Might have been the day after. It was either the day of or the day after. And who didn't love WrestleFest, right? Like an iconic piece of, I think, video game history, but definitely of my childhood. So to be in the official sequel, I just had to do it. Sign me up, baby. Where do I sign? Where do I sign?
I'm very excited for that game. Like, I was bummed when they pushed it back, but I'd rather them release a game that's going to be complete and done and awesome. But when you see these video games, were you a big video game guy growing up?
I was a huge video game guy growing up. I think around N64, that's where I kind of stopped because things became way too hard for me. But even now, the other day, I was playing like Revenge on N64. Yeah. So like those games, No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000. But then once it starts getting to like Xbox, like PlayStation 2, it just becomes too difficult for me and too time consuming where you could, if you play No Mercy, you can just do a Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It can have some fun, but then you got to do the career mode. I was like, oh my God, this is too much.
I don't know how no indie company has picked up like Hanzo Man and Aki Man from the Revenge games. like ran them on there. So when you get to WWE and you're in a video game, what are you excited most for? To be in a video game or that check?
Listen, okay, this is another funny story. So the first year we were downloadable, which whatever, I'll take it. Very, very excited. This was a dream come true to be. You want to have a T-shirt, you want to be in a video game, you want to have an action figure. That first royalty check, I'll never forget. My dad called me and told me what it was, and I was in my hotel room and I dropped to the bed. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. And then the years after that drastically went down and down and down and down. I don't know exactly what happened, but still very cool. Like the fact that we get paid to be in a video game. It's when you think about it like that, it's like I get to be in a video game and I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
One of the wrestlers told me what they're going to make to be in that Battlegrounds game, which isn't going to sell a one. And I was still like, what? That much? And they're like, oh, and that's down from previous years, like way down from previous years. Is
that the game with the alligator?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I fully
Hard pass for me.
believed they were going to have Braun get eaten by an alligator in that swamp just to promote the game.